The number one online threat today, hands down, are malicious web links, bad URLs. Those are the HTTP line that you see that you click on to take you to a web page or to a web link. That's the number one attack tool that the bad guys are using. They're using them, first of all, in spam messages to get you to click on a news story or a photo. They're also using them in Twitter and Facebook, in microblogs, the tweets that are so popular now, and in the messages that come to you from your friends on Facebook. They're even getting them into search results on Google and Windows Live. At the end of the day, what they'll do is they will give the bad guys control of your computer. If you click on a bad link, whether it's in your whether you get fooled on a tweet or whether you get the bad search result, the first thing that'll happen is a small piece of code will come across the internet and plant on your computer, and essentially that it works as this, what I call a wormhole or a back door. So now the bad guy can load whatever he wants onto your computer over the internet, over this hole. Now you're sending that same bad web link to email to everybody in your address book, or everybody on your Facebook friends page, or all the people doing Twitter that follow you now. It'll spread to them. Scareware is when your computer, now acting as a bot, will spread these promotions for fake antivirus protection. So here's how that works. You will send out an infection or bad link. So your friend will click on that bad link, and pretty soon the next thing he'll see will be a screen pop up that looks like a scanning screen that says, look at all these bad things on your computer. You need protection from Total Security or from Virus Protect 2009. And you'll say, oh, I don't want that. You hit cancel, guess what? You cannot, you're now stuck in the loop. Even if you hit cancel, it'll progress you through a series of sales pitches until at the end of the day it'll ask you to pay $49.95 or $79.95. So you pay and then the scans stop, but really you paid for nothing because it was scanning nothing, and you're buying nothing. Banking Trojans is just one of the common infections that are being spread by the bad guys. This is when they'll put a program on to the very simple banking Trojan will just pay attention to when you log into your bank web page, and they'll basically just capture your login password. They'll automate the process of watching when you log in and then carrying on a transaction in the background, and then adjusting your statement page so you don't see the transaction. You actually see the numbers that you think you should see, but in the background they're pulling out $2,000 and transferring it over the wire to some other accounts via the internet that they have ready to receive, and then the money eventually makes its way back to the bad guys. 0 day refers to the idea that there's a threat out there for which there is no protection yet, because the awareness level about it is not at a high enough level yet. So it essentially covers how we got to where we are today in terms of use of the internet for commercial purposes, and how the bad guys have taken the opportunities that were opened up to them because of how we are now using the internet. I think awareness is not at the level it needs to be, and there's plenty of pain now with cyber criminals attacking both individuals' computers and corporations' databases intensively and more intensively each month that goes by. One of the big driving factors of cybersecurity, or let's flip it around, the rising level of threat to us all, is because of the convenience factor and the cost-saving factor. And we've embraced it too quickly to do all these things without slowing down to consider the consequences.